The moment y'all been waiting for. Top 3 benefits of having a 1099 girlfriend. Okay. Now, first, matter of fact, I might throw a bonus in on y'all as well, just because y'all been rocking with me this long. First of all, I want to put some parameters around this because this doesn't qualify for every man. Okay. The first thing is for you young pups, you got to develop a skill, get your credit on point, and become a professional in your business, or you having a high earning salary. Okay. When I say high earning in today's society, it used to be $100,000 a year. That's dead. You got inflation going on right now. Prices is just too crazy. So I want to start for at least 250. You need at least $250,000 a year that you're making as a salary. That's after taxes. And if you are a business owner, you at least same thing about 250,000 that you're taking home. Okay, not gross. We're talking about take home. Okay, if you're grossing 300, 400,000, that's cool. But if your take home is under 250,000, this doesn't qualify for you. Now you can try it, but here's the thing: it might feel like a burden to you, right? Especially if you have a certain lifestyle and you're kind of living paycheck to paycheck, it's going to be tight. It's going to feel like vice grips on you. And I don't want you to be in that type of situation because this can actually hurt you. The 1099 girlfriend has to be a system where it's benefiting you relationship wise and it's benefiting you financially and growing your business. Okay. So, you young bulls, get a skill, right? Get your barber license, get a CDL, go in carpentry, right? Or, pick up a trade. Or, if you're going to go to college, then understand this. Make sure you pick a subject that's going to be beneficial to you in the future where you're going to actually get some money quick. As soon as you graduate, you can pay off them student loans. Now, if you have a full ride scholarship, then I salute you. But the majority of Americans, they don't have full ride scholarships. So they have to pay. So make sure you go into fields, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Those are the best things you need to go into because that's where they pay the most if you're going to go to college. But if you decide you don't want to go to college, like myself, you need to get a trade. You need to go pick up a trade and you need to develop that skill, master that skill, and then you can start and do your own business. Okay. Another thing, too, tired of seeing you 35, 40-year-old dudes at Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's talking about you want a pay raise. I hope you understand if y'all get a pay raise at Dunkin' Donuts talking about $25, $30 an hour, just know that the coffee gonna go up. Right now it's like $3 for iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. That gonna go to about $8, $9. Waffle House, y'all out here picketing and rioting out here. For what? Y'all do understand that you ain't gonna spend no $10, $15 no more for no meal. Easy gonna be 30, $40 or more at Waffle House. And don't nobody want to pay that. Okay. Y'all are too old. Those types of jobs are for the young kids to come up so they can learn how to work, learn how to have a job. That's what that's for. The teenagers. That ain't for no 35, 40-year-old dude, man. Come on. What's wrong with you? Go if you don't get your lazy ninja ass up out of here, right? And go pick up a trade and go learn and go do something. Competence gets compensated. Okay? I don't want to hear all that, oh, we want $25 an hour. You 35, 40 years old talking about you want $40 an hour, $30 an hour. Like, come on. Make some sense. Okay? Now, back to what I was saying. This is only for certain guys. These are for guys who are top professionals at their profession, whether they are working a job, working for a company, they're high earning, or you as a guy, you have a successful business, you're an entrepreneur, you've been doing this for a while. And when I say a while, minimum 3 years. Okay. I'm not talking about 1 month you were successful. I'm not even talking about 1 year you were successful because most businesses fail within the first year, statistically. So you have to have success multiple years. I like to say 3 years minimum. Now, as far as finances, I would say $100,000 a year, but that's old. Okay. You have inflation right now, prices are going up, food is up, gas is up, everything is up. $100,000 really feels like $50,000 a year, if you want to be honest. So I would say at least 250 to 300,000, and that's take home. Okay, I'm not talking about with taxes because we already know with taxes, easily that puts you right under 200,000. So I'm talking about after taxes, You take home about 250,000. That's perfect. This will work for you. This can actually increase your wealth when you initiate this, the 1099 girlfriend. Especially to my entrepreneurs out there, this could benefit you because it's going to help you as you grow into your business, right? And you're not taking no L's, okay? So, number one, tax write offs. Very, very simple. Okay. Now, we're not talking about a man who is paying for sex. That's not what I'm talking about here. Okay. What I'm talking about is a woman that you find interest in, she finds interest in you, and you guys are taking it a step further by being in a committed relationship. Okay. Now, I always say this: don't ask a woman, do you want to be my girl? No, you don't do that. She has to say that. She has to come to you and say, what are we? Because she wants to make sure that she is secured with you. You don't ever want to ask a woman that because if you do that, you're giving her the leverage like, oh, he wants me. No, you want the woman to want you. Okay. It's better for you if the woman wants you opposed to you wanting her. Okay, the attraction is much better. She shows more interest in you. Things just work out better when she pops that question. Okay, so when that question is popped, this is where you lay down your boundaries. One of my favorite boundaries is always okay, you have to let go of social media. Okay, you can't be on social media because I need to make sure that I know that I can trust you, right? And if she's really for you, she would do that. Now, if she has a successful business on Instagram and she actually has a business where it's bringing her money, that's different, okay? But I would have to have access to that as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if she ain't doing nothing wrong. And trust me, most women will do that for you, especially if she really likes you and she sees herself in the future with you. Another boundary, cut off your guy friends, okay? These are some of my boundaries that I say. You can't have no guy friends because I don't believe in men and women having friends. I just don't. Now, if it's something that could hurt you socially, that's different. Okay, meaning my best friend's girlfriend, right? That's different. I would never do that because that's going to affect us socially. Okay, I'm talking about a girl you just met and you kind of like been in the friend zone for 6 months to a year now. Like, come on. Okay. Those types of guys, trust me, they are sitting there waiting until one day you mess up as a man and he gonna be the one that she probably might call. That's why I don't believe in that men and women friends. And you already know if she gets sad and she crying her eyes out and he over here bashing you and he dirty macking on you, yeah, forget that ninja. I could treat you better. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Now I'm not saying all women are gonna do that or fall for that, but some women will. This is why you need to eliminate that. Remember, you're protecting her from herself. Okay? If you can't protect her from herself, you can't protect her from the world. You can't protect her from everybody else. Okay. So that's one of your requirements. I need to protect you from you. Okay. So these are some of the requirements. And then, obviously the 1099 girlfriend. Then you want to initiate, all right, I'm going to need you to sign, I need your social security and I want you to put it on this document. Right. So therefore, this could help us as a business. Make sure she understands that. Like this is going to benefit us at the end of the day. And it's going to show her security. Obviously, this is on paperwork now. It shows security. What's wrong with that? Now she puts that on a document, her name, her social. She has a 1099 form. It's sent. Good to go now. Next thing you want to do is you want to be able to get her a credit card. Or you can do this. You already have a credit card. Make her an authorized user. I know what you're saying. Yo, Rich, well, she go crazy on a credit card. First of all, on the app, you can always block it. Okay, so as soon as you see a transaction that look crazy and you could just block it, report it, and say, listen, that was fraudulent. They'll put the money right back onto your card. Okay. But I'm guessing that she is a trustworthy girlfriend, right? Y'all been kicking it for a while. You vetted her properly. This is why you even initiated this. And she's the one that wanted to be with you. Remember, she asked you the question, what are we? Because she needs some type of confirmation on what's going on. So when she do that, this is when you initiate this. When she go get her nails done, when she go get her hair done, every time you go on dinner dates, just like you do when you're in a relationship with a girl. It's the same thing. But the only difference is you're having bank statements of this. So at the end of the year or quarterly, I like to file quarterly. What you can do is you can tax write those off and get the benefits at the end of the year. Not a loss at all. You see, what happens is with a lot of men in relationships is they don't do this. And what happens is relationships fail all the time. Let's say y'all both go separate ways. Now you're taking two L's. You took an L because all that time you invested into her, because remember, time is more valuable than money. So you invested all that time into her, and you could have been using that time discovering other women, but nope, you kind of focused on this one. So whether it's her fault or your fault, the reason why y'all broke up, still that time is lost. So that's an L. The second one is finances wise. You probably spent well over maybe three, four, $5,000 in the course of 3, 4 months, right? Let's say y'all was only together for 6 months. You probably spent over $5,000. Guess what? You can't get that back. So that's another L. You just took two L's. You see what I mean? And trust me, this happened to me plenty times. And I'll be thinking like, damn, that could have been a nice tax write. I'll be looking at my statements and I'm like, damn, I spent that much money and the relationship didn't even work. See, I'll be thinking business minded, even in relationships. So you can tax write that off. And the only way you can do that is if it's documented. This is why you want to be able to put her as a 1099 girlfriend under your LLC or corporation, right? Therefore, you get benefits of that. If you don't do that, you can do that. You can roll the dice, but just know if the relationship don't work out, you just took a double L. Okay. So that's number one, tax write offs. That's the benefits of that. Number two,